Hey everybody, DK63 here. Coming to you today because I've been trying to figure out how to make a DOJ belt, kind of on the cheap without having to spend $300 to do it. I've been thinking about this, so I think I've figured out something that works pretty decent. What I did, I went out and on eBay and I bought several of these right here, and what they are actually are aluminum cigarette cases. They're functional, so they open up. They have a magnet here, and this little aluminum strip on the front kind of holds it down, so they'd be a functional pouch. Also bought a yard of pleather and cut it into little squares. And what I do, I lay it out there, and then I lay the aluminum pouch out, and I have this stuff. It's neoprene 98. It's glue for vinyl, rubber, leather, metal. And so what I do is I spray the back of the pleather, nice coat there, then I spray the case. Get a nice coating on it, doesn't have to be real thick. And then you sit and wait 2 minutes. So you turn on the timer. And the reason you have to wait for 2 minutes is to let this stuff get a little tacky before you join them together. And it's really, works out halfway decent, really. It forms to the case, and in the back of it, you don't have to do anything with because it's going to be up against you. Plan on getting an inexpensive, maybe a leather belt, or even one of those belts with a clip that they use for the DOJ. I keep saying DOJ belt. And so, I wanted to do something that I didn't have to spend a ton of money on. It costs enough money to build one of these Affleck suits anyway. So I've been thinking about this and I've been experimenting. And this is about the only thing that I've really come up with that seems halfway decent. So, still another minute to go yet. I've seen a lot of the 3D printed belts out, and $250. Even one place has them for $300, like $350 because they're a functional belt. I don't get it. I don't know why, personally, there's so much money charged for these things, but to each their own. People are out to make money and do business at this, and more power to them. No disrespect to anybody that makes the belts, but I just wanted to figure out something that's a little less expensive and actually is functional and doesn't look too bad. So the time is up on the wait time for the tackiness. So then you just grab the case and just flip it over onto the pleather. And it doesn't have to be precise because you're going to fold it up. You just kind of push it down and let it get a good adhesion there. Then you take one side and you fold it up and you kind of rub out the wrinkles in it, and then you go to the other side and you lift it up and you pull it up, and you don't have to worry about the wrinkles. They rub out pretty easily. And bring that side up. Then I go to what would be the top. It's just like wrapping a Christmas present almost. And you bring that up in the middle, and you get that, and then you go out to the edges. And I pinch where it comes together there to form a good seal. Then I flip it around and I bring up the bottom and get it rubbed out. And what I mean by pinching them, where the fabric comes together, I just pinch that together so it's got a good seal on it. And you flip it over and you rub that out and you get that laid down pretty well on that. And that's as far as you want to go with this, because you want it to set up so it doesn't move. So you just set those I have several of them laying over here that I've done, and this is one that I've finished. I kind of experimented with this one, and that chrome piece that's usually right there underneath there, it came off, so it doesn't grab as well, but it's good enough for reference. And I take a razor blade, and where you rub these out real nice along the sides here, like on this, you can see the outline of where it would open, and you take your razor blade and you just go along here and cut that out all the way across there so it flips up and down. But before you do that, you go along the edges and you cut this. So you just cut down through there, and again on the top, on the side, you cut that all off, and then you just cut across there and kind of lay it down, and then you cut this out so it opens. So it's really not hard to do, and it, like I said, it functions pretty decent, and you have a functional pouch that you can use for your Donna Justice belt. And on the back, like I said, the back you don't have to do anything, that's still the metal. But what I'm going to do here on the back is put a big 2-inch piece of Velcro, and then just have it Velcro to the front of the belt. That way you can move them around up and down like on the belt, because some of the front ones are here, and then the ones in the back are a little higher. They're kind of staggered in the belt, and so and I still have to do something to the front where the gold is to kind of make it like the rest of it. So I'll show you what I've got for that. Okay, I'm back. What I got for the gold is this here. It's a iridescent bronze that I kind of watered down to thin it out to make it look like the gold on the suit. I started cutting out another one, and so you just follow the edges of this all the way around until, try this without cutting myself. I apologize for the length of this video, but I didn't know what else to do. And then I just kind of roughly cut up the ears. I just kind of cut around it until I get everything cut off the way as much as possible. Like that, until I have it kind of like that. So I got the excess cut off around the sides and kind of, fold it down. And you can go back if it's something's laying up and put some super glue and kind of lay it down. But with that Neoprene 98, it usually sticks pretty good. And then I just cut those ears off. Like that. And Comes out pretty decent, really. Doesn't take long. It's not hard to do. If I can do it, anybody can, because, to be honest with you, I am not a real artistic guy. I have ideas on how to do stuff, but sometimes my my execution falls short. There's guys out there that are a lot better at this kind of stuff than I am. Cosplay Chris in Australia, he's awesome. He does a lot of nice work. You know, but so that's basically cutting around the edges there. And like I said, you go along here and follow the crease where it opens. And you just kind of slowly pull it back and see where you need to go over it again. Take your time with it. And sometimes the glue will hold pretty good. And try to keep it from opening up. But like I said, if you take your time, eventually it'll open up just like that. You've got a functional pouch, a start of a functional pouch for your Batman utility belt. I think it works really well. Like I said, it's functional. You cover it with pleather, so it kind of looks like leather, like real leather. Then you just kind of start weathering and doing some stuff to the front. Like I said, I've got the iridescent bronze to do that with. And also, I may get some aluminum pieces and put them in here. Or like I said, just go over the pleather. Haven't decided yet. Haven't quite experimented with that yet. But that there is the start of a functional belt that's not real expensive. Like I said, you can get 5 of these, and you have to order just 5 at a time. It won't let you order 6. So I ordered 5 and then got those, and I ended up ordering like 3 more or something like that to make more. And then, so next I'm going to take the one I experimented with. I'm going to try to do some weathering to the gold and see how that comes out. So there you go, guys. Hope this is helpful. Hopefully you liked it. Give it a try. You're not out a lot of money if you screw it up, but it's well worth it to save a little bit of money too. So, hey guys, have a great day. Talk at you later.